inside your electric gaze. The neon flicker on your skin so pale, a cinematic dream that will never fail. I don't need words, I don't need a sign, just to know for a second that you are mine. The world is spinning but I'm standing still, chasing the rush of a midnight thrill. And the colors bleed from red to blue, everything fades except for you. The frequency is locked in tight, we're the only stars in the sky tonight. Looking at you, it's a beautiful view, like a summer sky in a vintage hue. Looking at you, and the time disappears through the static of the passing years. Just looking at you, it's all I ever wanna do. A silhouette against the window pane, like a soft melody in the pouring rain. I've memorized every line of your face, a holy ghost in this digital space. We're a Polaroid that'll never fade, the greatest movie that was ever made. If the power goes out and the city goes dark, I'll still find the glow of your inner spark. No signal lost, no broken line, our frequencies will align tonight. Just looking at you, in the neon light, so blue, so bright. Looking at you. I found a Polaroid from back in '83, a faded picture of a younger you and me. We had those crazy haircuts and a fearless smile, thinking we could conquer every single mile. They told us that the flame would burn out fast, that summer romances were never built to last. But look at us sitting in this quiet room, still breathing in the same sweet perfume. The world went digital and changed its face. We kept our analog and steady pace. Through the static and the fading screen, we held on to the beauty of the in-between. We made it longer than we ever thought, through every little battle that we fought, longer than the changing of the tide. With you standing right here by my side, a vintage love that never went away. growing stronger with every passing day. The synthesizer tracks we used to play are gathering dust and slowly fading away. But the melody we wrote is still intact, a beautiful, undeniable fact. We don't need to prove it to the crowd. Our love is quiet, it was never loud. Just a steady pulse beneath the skin, a quiet revolution. We will always win. That never went away, growing stronger with every passing day. Longer now, still holding on. Longer now, till the break of dawn. The mirror ball is slowing to a gentle stop. The colored lights begin to softly drop. The wooden floor is empty, smooth and bare, except for you and me just gliding there. We rode around the circle all night long, listening to the fading vintage song. I feel your fingers slipping from my hand, a quiet shifting in the analog sand. The piston crackles with a heavy sigh, telling us it's almost time to say goodbye. But I wanna keep this motion going on until the breaking of the neon dawn. Please don't skate away into the purple haze. Don't leave me stranded in these golden days. Don't skate away and leave the floor to freeze. I'm begging you with a gentle, quiet please. Let's make another circle in the dark and keep the embers of this roller spark. The neon wheels are humming on the wood. I'd freeze this perfect picture if I could. You're looking over with a bittersweet smile, knowing we can only stay a little while. The exit sign is glowing, glowing bright red, a heavy reminder of the things unsaid. I wanna pull you close and hold the line and make this fleeting, beautiful moment mine. Please don't unlace the boots, don't walk out the door. I've never wanted any feeling more. Please don't skate away into the purple haze. Don't leave me stranded in these golden days. Don't skate away and leave the floor to freeze. I'm begging you with a gentle, quiet please. Let's make another circle in the dark and keep the embers of this roller spark. Skate away, keep holding on. Don't skate away till the night is gone. I was walking down a dead-end street, listening to the rhythm of my own defeat, chasing after shadows in the neon glare, breathing in the heavy artificial air. I had a pocket full of empty dreams and a jacket tearing at the very seams. I thought the winter was my only friend, riding on a highway that would never end. The static noise was all that I could hear, a permanent companion to my quiet fear. But then you touched my shoulder in the dark and lit the sky up with a single spark. You turn me around, you show me the light, guiding me softly out of the night. You turn me around when I'm losing my way, washing the cynical colors away. A gentle redirection of a heavy heart, taking me back to a beautiful start. I used to build a wall of solid stone, convincing myself I should be alone. I played the rebel with a careless smile, walking in the wrong direction for a mile. But you saw the truth behind the cool disguise, looking with those understanding, quiet eyes. You didn't push, you didn't raise your voice, you simply gave my analog soul a choice. Now the compass needle points to you, a steady beacon in the midnight blue. The complicated puzzles finally align since I placed my trembling hand in mine. Turn me around, you show me the light, guiding me softly out of the night. You turn me around when I'm losing my way, washing the cynical colors away. A gentle redirection of a heavy heart, taking me back to a beautiful start. Turn me around, The latch clicks shut, the echo fades. I'm standing alone in the morning shades. The coffee cup still has a ring of heat, a ghost of your presence, soft and sweet. I look at the space where you just stood, a temporary statue in the analog wood. The air in the room is suddenly thin, and the quiet isolation starts to begin. You leave a trail of magic in the air, a lingering perfume that is resting there. But the moment that you step outside the frame, the picture is simply never the same. When you walk away, the colors bleed. You take the very oxygen I need. When you walk away, the gravity drops, and the steady rhythm of the morning stops. I'm floating in an empty velvet space, waiting for the sun to bring back your face. I watch from the window as you cross the street, a beautiful rhythm in your walking feet. You turn the corner and you disappear, leaving me stranded with the static here. The hours stretch into an endless line until your hand is back inside of mine. A vintage devotion, quiet and deep, a beautiful promise that I'm gonna keep. Sweet ache, a gentle pain, waiting for the flower in the summer rain. I'll count the seconds on the glowing dial until I see the comfort of your smile. When you walk away, the colors bleed. You take the very oxygen I need. When you walk away, the gravity drops, and the steady rhythm of the morning stops. I'm floating in an empty for the sun to bring back your face. Walk away, walk away. I hear the call. Thought I knew this mixtape inside and out. I knew every single lyric and every single shout. I knew the transition from track 3 to 4. I thought the plastic shell couldn't offer any more, but I let left it playing while I stared at the ceiling, lost in the middle of a heavy vintage feeling. The final song ended and the static rolled on. I thought the analog magic was entirely gone. The tape kept spinning in the empty, quiet space, a heavy silence covering my tired face. But then a sudden crackle broke the empty room, and a familiar whisper cut the heavy gloom. I found the secrets hidden in the ribbon tonight, glowing like a diamond in the fading light. Secrets in the ribbon, a beautiful surprise, a message of love underneath the static skies. You waited for the silence to say what you feel, making the analog magic incredibly real. The absolute greatest and sweetest reward. You whispered my name and you laughed a little bit, a perfect little fire that was beautifully lit. You said you'd always love me no matter the years, and instantly washed away the invisible tears. I pressed the rewind button and listened again to the absolute magic of the handwritten pen. Let the modern world send their instant cold replies. I have a treasure hidden in the analog skies, a masterpiece buried at the end of side B, a beautiful universe meant exclusively for me. I found the secrets hidden in the ribbon tonight, glowing like a diamond in the fading light. Secrets in the ribbon, a beautiful surprise, a message of love underneath the static skies. You waited for the silence to say what you feel, making the analog magic incredibly real. In the ribbon, in the ribbon, my only choice. The dashboard is glowing in a neon blue. I'm driving away from the memory of you. The white lines are pulling me into the dark, following the trail of a fading spark. The engine is humming a steady low tune under the watch of a silver moon. I don't have a map and I don't have a blue highway into the night, guided by the ghost of the yellow light. Blue highway, chasing the dawn, keeping the spirit moving on and on. I'm a midnight rider on a digital sea, searching for the person I used to be. The city sleeps beneath a velvet sky. I watch the yellow headlights passing by. The coffee's gone, the neon sign is weak, and I'm still listening for the words you speak. I thought that time would wash the past away and bring the colors back into the day. But every corner of this quiet room is still blooming with your retro perfume. I tell myself I'm doing fine alone, just a ghost upon a digital throne. But when the midnight hour starts to fall, I see a shadow dancing on the wall. And love still has a soft and quiet ache, a fragile promise that we had to break. Love still hurts without you by my side, with nowhere left for all these tears to hide. It's a slow and gentle kind of pain, whispering your name inside the rain. I play the mixtape that we used to share. The music floats into the empty air. The synthesizer hums a lonely tune under the glow of a forgotten moon. I'm holding on to things I should release, searching the static for a little peace. But every frequency is tuned to you in this hazy world of midnight blue. I don't wanna fight the feeling now. I'll just let it wash over me somehow. It's the only piece of you I have to keep before I slowly drift away to sleep. And love still hurts, a soft and quiet ache, a fragile promise that we had to break. Love still hurts without you by my side, with nowhere left for all these tears to hide. It's a slow and gentle kind of pain, whispering your name inside the rain. heavy pane of glass, watching the cynical modern hours pass. I'm standing on the bridge in the middle of the dark, protecting the core of the analog spark. The skyscrapers look like mountains of gold, a beautiful story that never gets old. They're painted perfectly on the surface below, bathing the night in an amber glow. The ripples are quiet, the wind is asleep. I have a beautiful appointment to keep with the ghosts of the past and the hopes of the new, lost in the shades of the indigo blue. I'm staring at the velvet reflections tonight, making the broken pieces perfectly right. Velvet reflections, flawless and clean, the most incredible mirror that I've ever seen. The world might be chaotic and heavy above, but down in the water, it's nothing but love. The synthesizer hums a happy, slow track, and I know there is absolutely no going back. I throw a tiny pebble and watch the image break, a temporary shatter on the quiet silver lake. But the water settles and the picture returns, a beautiful fire that continues to burn, a vintage devotion perfectly clear. I have everything that I need right here. Let the concrete towers scrape against the sky. I'm perfectly grounded, I don't need to fly. A pocket of freedom, wild and sweet, making the victory beautifully complete. I'm staring at the velvet reflections tonight, making the broken pieces perfectly right. Velvet reflections, flawless and clean, the most incredible mirror that I've ever seen. The world might be chaotic and heavy above, but down in the water, it's nothing but love. Velvet reflections, velvet reflections, watching them glow. I walk down the avenue of yesterday, where the colors of autumn are starting to gray. The streetlights are buzzing the same old tune, under the watch of the very same moon. I stand by the corner where we used to meet, listening to the rhythm of the quiet street. The physical world is completely moved on, but the magic we left here is never quite gone. The wind blows through the hollow of the trees, carrying a vintage analog breeze. If I close my eyes in the fading light, I can hear us laughing velvet night. Echoes of us playing in the dark, a beautiful ghost of the original spark. Echoes of us in the neon blue, a permanent footprint of me and you. The calendar turns and the decades fade, but nothing can erase the memories we made. I trace the initials we carved in the wood, standing exactly where we once stood. The synthesizer hums a delicate chord, a quiet whisper and a sweet reward. Time is a river that washes the shore, but some things remain forevermore. A pocket of space in the digital age, a perfectly preserved, beautiful page. Don't be sad that the moment is through. Just be glad that the magic was true. A masterpiece painted in silver and gold, a timeless story that never gets old. Echoes of us playing in the dark, a beautiful ghost of the original spark. Echoes of us in the neon blue, a permanent footprint of me and you. The calendar turns and the decades fade, but nothing can erase the memories we made. Echoes of us, echoes of us, echoes of us. Echoes of The world is full of complicated words and theories that the modern ear has heard. People try to analyze the way we feel, questioning if analog love is real. But I don't need a dictionary to define the way your fingers intertwine with mine. I don't need a scientist to run a test to know that I am finally at my rest. The static is gone, the frequency's right, everything is beautifully bright. I'm saying it simple, I'm saying it plain, a quiet shelter in the pouring rain. You mean everything, from the earth to the sky. You're the beautiful reason, the ultimate why. You mean everything in the neon glow, the only direction I ever wanna go. A vintage promise, solid and true. My whole universe revolves around you. We don't need a castle or a crown of gold, just a quiet story that will never get old. A comfortable silence on a Sunday drive, making me feel so completely alive. You are the melody stuck in my head, the sweetest words that were ever skeptic stare. I'm walking on the electric air. I found my truth, I found my light, burning incredibly, wonderfully bright. You mean everything, from the earth to the sky. You're the beautiful reason, the ultimate why. You mean everything in the neon glow, the only direction I ever wanna go. A vintage promise, solid and true. My whole universe revolves around you. Need everything, my heart and soul. Need everything, you make me whole. The dashboard clock is glowing 4 a.m. I'm replaying the memories again. I see you standing by the taxi door, with the rain coming down in a heavy pour. You gave me a look that was asking why. Under the heavy, unforgiving sky. But pride is a poison and a foolish friend, and I just watched the beautiful story end. The static on the line is all I hear, a punishment for every hidden fear. I'm trying to rewind the broken tape, but there is no longer any sweet escape. I should have said it when I had the chance. I should have asked you for a final dance. I should have pulled you in and held you tight, instead of walking away into the night. 3 little words caught up inside my throat. Now I'm just a ghost in a winter coat. I passed the place where we used to hide, with the heavy emptiness sitting inside. The diner's closed, the neon sign is dead, just like the beautiful things I never said. I thought that playing it cool would make me strong, but I've never been so completely wrong. Now I'm talking to the shadows on the wall, waiting for a voice that will never call. If I could build a machine to turn back time, I'd rewrite every single faulty rhyme. I'd drop the armor and I'd confess it all, before I let the heavy curtain fall. I should have said it when I had the chance. I should have asked you for a final dance. stretch across the city wall. I hear the heavy modern sirens call. My mind is racing like a runaway train, washing my spirit in the digital rain. I try to organize the messy thoughts I keep, but anxiety is running far too deep. Then I hear the turning of the heavy lock and see a silhouette against the clock. You walk into the room and drop your coat, and suddenly the heavy burdens float. A subtle shift inside the atmosphere, making the complicated crystal clear. Everything is easy when you're near. You wipe away the residue of fear. When you're near, the static fades away, turning all my midnight into day. I don't need a shelter or a heavy shield. You are the quiet magic, beautifully revealed. You sit beside me on the velvet chair and run your gentle fingers through my hair. We don't need a conversation to align. I feel the steady rhythm of your heart and mind. The chaotic world is waiting outside the glass, but we are letting all the madness pass. A vintage comfort, solid and so true. The quietest sanctuary made of you. Let the cynics worry, let the empires fall. I am perfectly protected from it all. A steady beacon in a troubled sea. You're the only anchor that I'll ever need. Everything is easy when you're near. You wipe away the residue of fear. When you're near, the static fades away, turning all my midnight into day. I don't need a shelter or a heavy shield. You are the quiet magic, beautifully revealed. When you're near, the world is right. When you're near, my guiding light.
Watching the heavy, cynical hours pass. The streetlights are a prison of yellow and gray. We have to find a way to make a getaway. I push the heavy pedal to the metal floor. We're not playing by the human rules anymore. The tires leave the pavement and we take to flight, breaking marching to a singular cosmic drum. The comets are flashing across the windshield glass, watching the beautiful infinite centuries pass. No oxygen needed, we're breathing the sound a million miles away from the heavy ground. A vintage escape in a metal machine, the most beautiful comfort I have ever seen. Let the gravity fail, let the systems break. We are living the dream while we are fully awake. A sanctuary floating in the velvet deep, a beautiful promise I am going to keep. We're riding on the Galactic Highway tonight, bathed in the soft and celestial light. The Galactic Highway, deep in the blue, beautiful universe exclusively for two. Keep your hands on the wheel and steer us far. We're parking the car on a distant star. Galactic Highway, Galactic Highway. The city is a cage made of silver and glass, watching the heavy, cynical hours pass. The streetlights are a prison of yellow and gray. We have to find a way to make a getaway. I push the heavy pedal to the metal floor. We're not playing by the human rules anymore. The tires leave the pavement and we take to flight, breaking the atmosphere in the middle of the night. The skyline shrinks to a tiny glowing dot, leaving behind the complicated heavy plot. We're breaking the matrix, we're cutting the wire, fueling the engine with a vintage fire. We're riding on the Galactic Highway tonight, bathed in the soft and celestial light. The Galactic Highway, deep in the blue, a beautiful universe exclusively for two. Keep your hands on the wheel and steer us far. We're parking the car on a distant star. go hum. We're marching to a singular cosmic drum. The comets are flashing across the windshield glass, watching the beautiful infinite centuries pass. No oxygen needed, we're breathing the sound, a million miles away from the heavy ground. A vintage escape in the metal machine, the most beautiful comfort I have ever seen. Distant star. Galactic Highway. Galactic Highway. Follow the star.
The school bus is loud and the voices are cruel. I'm learning to play by the cynical rule. I sit in the back with my head to the glass, watching the heavy suburban hours pass. But I reach in my bag and I pull out the gold, the greatest treasure that my hands ever hold. I press the foam circles right over my ears and instantly wash away all of the fears. The AA batteries are bringing it to life, cutting through the tension like a silver knife. The magnetic ribbon starts to beautifully spin, and this is where the analog magic begins. I'm living inside of a yellow plastic universe, safe from the modern and the cynical curse. A yellow plastic universe, bright and free, a beautiful sanctuary built just for me. I can carry the heaven right in the palm of my hand and escape to a beautiful analog land. The analog pads swell like a gentle tide, with absolutely nowhere left to hide. The singer is whispering a comforting tune under the watch of a painted silver moon. The kids on the bus are just a silent TV show. I'm perfectly happy in the ultraviolet glow. A vintage isolation, beautifully sweet, making the afternoon totally complete. Let the world be heavy, let the world be cold. I am perfectly protected by the yellow gold, a masterpiece running on a youthful breeze.
bringing my restless anxiety to its knees. I'm living inside of a yellow plastic universe, safe from the modern and the cynical curse. A yellow plastic universe, bright and free, a beautiful sanctuary built just for me. I can carry the heaven right in the palm of my hand and escape to a beautiful analog land. Yellow plastic, yellow plastic, wash the gray away. The arcade lights are shutting down to sleep. The city sweeping secrets into the deep. The DJ played the final fading song, but I feel like this is where we still belong. The mirror ball is casting silver snow across the empty wooden floor below. I see the hesitation in your eye, a quiet reluctance to say goodbye. The gravity is pulling at our feet, but we can make the ending soft and sweet. Just leave your coat resting on the chair and breathe the magic in the midnight air. Just give me one more dance before we go, moving in the analog purple glow. One more dance to make the picture right before we step into the cold and lonely night. Hold me close and let the music fade, safe inside the memories we made. There is no music playing from the wire, but we're stepping to the rhythm of desire. The silence is a beautiful quiet hum, a march into a slow and gentle drum. I feel your heartbeat steady on my chest, a temporary, beautiful kind of rest. If tomorrow brings the heavy morning sun, I'll remember how this magic was begun. We're painting shadows on the empty walls, waiting for the moment that the curtain falls. But time can wait a little longer now, while I make this quiet, silent vow. Just give me one more dance before we go, moving in the analog purple glow. One more dance to make the picture right before we step into the cold and lonely night.
four walls of the bedroom are entirely gray. A heavy reminder of the cynical day. The ceiling is just a heavy painted plasterboard, but I have a secret and a beautiful reward. I plug the heavy jack into the silver receiver. I'm a devoted and a vintage believer. I turn the volume up and close my tired eyes, and suddenly I'm looking at the painted skies. The physical room completely disappears, washing away the residue of modern fears. I'm floating in the middle of a velvet sea, a beautiful dimension meant exclusively for me. I'm flying in my private stereo skies tonight, bathed in the soft and celestial light. Private stereo skies deep and wide, with absolutely nowhere for my spirit to hide. I don't need a window or an open door. I found exactly what I was looking for. The synthesizer plays a heavenly slow hum. We're marching to a steady, quiet drum. The singer is whispering a comforting tune under the watch of a painted silver moon. The frequency washes over my heavy chest, the absolute perfect place for my soul to rest. A vintage sanctuary made of plastic and wire, burning with a quiet and a beautiful Let the universe spin in its heavy cold rush. I'm living safely inside the velvet hush. A masterpiece painted in silver and blue, a perfect reflection of me and you. Flying in my private stereo skies tonight, bathed in the soft and celestial light. Private stereo skies deep and wide, with absolutely nowhere for my spirit to hide. I don't need a window or an open door. I found exactly what I was looking for. Stereo skies, stereo skies, just for me. The bridges burn and the seasons fade. People are leaving the promises they made. The world is a fragile and temporary place, a heavy and cynical endless race. But I built a wall around the love we hold, protecting the silver
Gravity shifts, but we stay perfectly still. A quiet resistance on a silent hill. I locked the door and threw away the key, securing the magic of you and me. We will never break away, never let it fall. We're standing together above it all. Never break away from the neon light, guiding each other through the darkest night. A vintage connection, solid and true. My entire universe revolves around you. The synthesizer hums a beautiful chord, a quiet whisper and a sweet reward. You trace the lines upon my resting hand, the only map I'll ever understand. Let the tape stretch out and the colors bleed. You are the absolute only thing I need, a sanctuary away from the modern noise, rejecting all the artificial, empty toys. No sudden endings, no dramatic fade, just the comfortable silence in the shade. We're writing a story that defies the time, a perfectly written analog rhyme. We will never break away, never let it fall. We're standing together above it all. Never break away from the neon light, guiding each other through the darkest night. A vintage connection, solid and true. My entire universe revolves around you. Never break, never break. Your heart and mine, never break. so loud. I'm a solitary ghost in a non-existent crowd. The neon sign is buzzing across the street, a lonely rhythm for a lonely heartbeat. I leave the porch light burning through the night, a tiny beacon in the fading light. I promised I'd stay right here in this place, watching the shadows move across the space. My friends say I'm crazy living in the past, holding on to a dream that was never built to last. But they don't know the frequency of our song, and they don't know where my spirit belongs. I'm just waiting for you in the indigo blue, with nothing else in the world to do. Waiting for you while the seasons fade, safe inside the memories we made. A vintage loyalty, quiet and deep, a beautiful promise I'm going to keep. The radio plays a whisper of a track, reminding me that you might never come back. I dust off the records and arrange the room, chasing away the suffocating gloom. I wonder if you're looking at the very same moon, humming the words to our favorite tune, or if you've forgotten the analog spark and left me completely alone in the dark. Invisible weight, but I am a master of the waiting state. I'll sit by the window and watch the rain fall, hoping to hear your familiar call. I'm just waiting for you in the indigo blue, with nothing else in the world to do. Waiting for you while the seasons fade, safe inside the memories we made. A vintage loyalty, quiet and deep, a beautiful promise I'm going to keep. Waiting for you, waiting for you, waiting for you.
The gymnasium was covered in a heavy paper star. We parked the rusted Chevy right outside the bar. You wore a jacket that was 2 sizes too big. We didn't care about the modern, cynical gig. The speakers were pumping a heavy, slow jam. I finally knew exactly who I am. We stepped on the floor and we completely disappeared. The absolute greatest thing that I ever feared. The calendar froze in a perfect amber block. I completely disconnected the hands of the clock. lights slowly fade away, but the analog rhythm is forever gonna stay. We are trapped in a velvet night in '86, where the magic and the beautiful music mix. A velvet night wrapped in the indigo blue, a perfect universe designed exclusively for two. I close my eyes and I can smell your perfume, dancing alone in the middle of the room. The saxophone whispers a cinematic line, untangling the heavy knots along my spine. I remember the feeling of your hand in mine, a beautiful geometry, a perfect design. We didn't know the future would be heavy and fast. We thought the innocence would permanently last, but I kept the cassette safely locked in my chest, the absolute place where my treasures rest. Let the decades turn and the hair turn gray. I am never gonna wash the vintage magic away. A masterpiece painted in black and gold, a beautiful story that never gets old. We are trapped in a velvet night in '86, where the magic and the beautiful music mix. A velvet night wrapped in the indigo blue, a perfect universe designed exclusively for two. I close my eyes and I can smell your perfume,